everybody. So today we have the Bell's Brewery Advent Holiday Variety Pack 11. So this is December 11th, and what do you know, this one goes to 11. Ale is on the 11th. I like how they did that. I can't remember all the ones in there, but I wish they would have done that different with some of the other ones. Now, I know it would be a little harder, but like the Leaves of Grass series, I wish they would have started like 2, 3, 4, since those are the three in there. I don't believe one is. Then maybe on the 15th, use the Third Coast Old Ale Vintage and maybe the Cherry or something like that. But I do like how they did this. Now, I just did a review on this one, but I didn't talk about some of the stuff in the vintage cherry stout, the 2015. So we'll kind of just smell this. It's been a little bit, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like this. Yeah, 10/31, and I think I picked this up on 10/31. So this is December 11th. So almost, let's 2 months. Let's just almost say that, 1.5 months. But yeah, so let's go ahead and open this. This is a 3-month shelf life. I would like to age one of these. I did pick up a 4-pack, so I'm gonna age some just to see how they turn out. 11.01% ABV, packaged on 10/31/2019. This is a vintage. I believe this 2012 was the last time they brewed this one. I wish they would have kept some of those and put them out, but again, this is like a triple IPA or something, so your hops are not going to be that high. We do have a nice caramel color head, or a finger of head, small and medium bubbles in there. Color is the same, like a burnt red orange color, like they use like Crystal 60, Crystal 80 malt in there. Hazy, I cannot see through it. Smell, you still get that citrus is what comes off the most to me. Now in this one they are using 11 different varieties of hops and 11 different varieties of malts in there. Yeah, you get that sweetness, but that's what you should get from a beer this big. You're going to have a lot of maltiness. You're drawing off a lot of sugars. Your grain bill's big, but that citrus character, citrus piney is what I get. Then for the taste, yeah, very smooth, very malty. You get that citrus on the sides, which I do like. And then as it goes down, that citrus bitterness, maltiness, a lot of in there, really come through, and then it's almost gone. It's not wrecking your palate, but if you want to see the first review, go back and watch that video that I put out a month and a half ago or so. But so what I didn't mention. So if you watched a couple days ago, I talked about one of my kids. They were playing and they hit the jack that goes into the camera, and it bent it. And I did 2 videos, and the audio like started dropping down, like the left channel. So since then, I've been playing around. I did order a new lavalier that's corded. Just because I wanted it. I know that works, but I also have a shotgun mic that I tried in 2 of them. I think it was the official and the one before that, but it sounded like it had some tinniness to it. So with Adobe, I was able to put some effects in there to turn up the bass and kind of get that out, but then I also have a wireless setup that I use for if I'm outdoors brewing or something like that, just so I don't trip over the cables. So that's what the one yesterday, the vintage cherry stout, and then this one will go by. So if you guys see a big difference, let me know which one you guys like the best. But yeah, I think this is good. Going back to my first review, I thought it was going to be like double two-hearted. Um, but obviously not exactly the same since that uses all Centennial hops and this has a lot more. I just thought it was going to be like that, but I actually think I prefer this one over that one just because that it seems like that sweetness is toned down a little bit and that citrus is what sticks out in my mind. I was talking to some guys at work, and they actually like this beer too. We were also talking, how much is this like Hop Slam? And I think once Hop Slam comes out, I will do a side by side of this one and Hop Slam just to see uh, if maybe the hop bill's kind of the same. Now, we kind of know what the hop bill is for Hop Slam because Bell's does put out a kit. But just to see what it tastes like, obviously, Hop Slam's going to have honey and hops in it. Now, I'm not going to go so far as saying that it's like a big massive hop bomb because that's not what I get out of it. I mean, this one's using 11 different varieties of hops. It's just we don't know how many pounds they're using in a batch versus Hop Slam. But yeah, I think on a cold day like it's snowing here, this is a good beer to sit around and drink. It doesn't drink like a 11% beer. I would probably call this 9, 10. The body does feel like a higher ABV beer. I think if you were doing this blind, you would say it's a double, triple. But yeah, yeah, solid malty citrus, and it's good. So yeah, that was kind of shorter. I know we didn't do a full review, but like I said at the very beginning, there are some of them in here that I have had, and why not just talk a little bit? It's almost fun to see kind of what you think of a beer a month or so later because I never watch any reviews until I review the beer. And so just seeing some other people, I don't think I've watched any reviews on this, but I like I said I've talked to some people about at work about it. They're really into it, and most of them did have the double two hearted, and they like this better. And like I said, I think I would rather drink this than the double two hearted. I think the double two hearted, I did pick up a case of that, and I still have 6 or 8 left. I think I would have to check, but yeah, I could see. I want to age this, and I'll definitely age a two-hearted, a double two-hearted, and maybe we'll come back in a year and just see what they taste like, even though it's shelf life 3 months on both of them. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.